Hello and welcome to another video in the Offsite Ready series. I'm Dr. Jon Stinson, an Energy and Sustainability Research Fellow at Edinburgh Napier University and a key contributor to the environmental sustainability of offsite manufacturing and other sustainability sections throughout the Offsite Ready content. I want to spend a few minutes to introduce you to the sustainability elements of Module 5, Offsite Manufacturing. You will find more about what I'm saying inside the digital skills, management and planning, factory operations and site operations sections of Module 5. Offsite manufacturing is an innovative method of construction. As such, the fundamental principles of sustainability can more easily be integrated into our workflows. It is vital that sustainability is embedded throughout the workflow and not seen as an add-on or a bolt-on. When fully considered and embedded, you will see that sustainability works to strengthen the advantages of offsite construction, design, manufacturing, logistics and assembly. Just as offsite construction seeks to enhance the construction process through optimization, so too does sustainability. So let's look at a few examples, starting with digital skills, applying design of services. Mechanical, electrical and plumbing elements are integral to the levels of energy consumed and carbon dioxide emitted from our buildings during their operational life. As such, we are seeing higher demand from public and private sectors to lower energy demand and CO2 levels from our buildings. This comes in many forms, from the older eco homes and Code for Sustainable Homes to the newer BREEAM and Scottish Building Standards Section 7. Design methodologies and compliance regulations now require more from the services inside our buildings. This allows the offsite construction sector to streamline the design and implementation of building integrated renewable technologies within the building's fabric. With an example of this is roof panels with solar photovoltaic or PV panels embedded within the tiles, or volumetric service pods or energy centres where first and second fixed trades can install technology, cable, ducts, pipes, etc. in a factory environment with all of the speed, safety and efficiency that offsite manufacturing offers. This extends to all sorts of low-carbon heating, power and ventilation technologies, such as heat pumps, mechanical ventilation heat recovery, solar water heaters, etc. An important element of all of this is the information that we pass on to our buildings' users. Our buildings have to become smarter, and the services have to work differently to achieve the environmental sustainability standards. This can create a knowledge deficit within those whom we place inside these buildings. The more complex the services can result in longer lead-in times before the building runs as efficiently as we have designed and constructed it. When services are incorrectly sized, quality checked, commissioned, and the levels of energy consumption and carbon dioxide emissions can increase. This level of increase can be in the magnitude of 2 to 4 times more energy being consumed. This affects the cost to the building's occupants and the carbon emissions on the environment. If the building's users are not adequately supported in the use of these services and technologies, the increase in consumption can reach increases of 7 to 10 times more, with significant effect on energy bills and carbon emissions. Sustainability also relates to the whole life cycle of the building, not just when the building is handed over to the client, occupied and used. The life cycle includes the processes to construct, deliver and deconstruct the building. This brings me to my last 3 examples. Factory operations allow offsite manufacturing to optimize the quantities, lengths and sizes of materials in the assembly of panels, pods and other components. This efficiency translates to less material costs, less material storage, and faster processes. It also means less offcuts and less waste, and that's significantly less material then going to landfill. And in the case of processes involving unavoidable timber waste, these could be used as fuel for the factory's biomass or wood-burning heating systems. The level of planning and organisation involved with off-site manufacturing provides significant efficiencies in coordinating the logistics of components from the factory to the site. Efficient movement of components means efficient movement of vehicles, and this means less vehicle emissions, less airborne pollution, less petrol, diesel, oil and other fossil fuels being consumed. With the advantage of off-site construction, then comes a need to employ site vehicles for mechanical lifting and handling. The coordination between the factory and the site operations allow for the detailed calibration of these lifting and handling vehicles, which in turn allows for the scheduling of site operations and site operatives and all of their vehicles and respective equipment. This means less fuel being burnt and less sound and air pollution from idling and waiting vehicles and machinery. Finally, designing, manufacturing and assembling components in a controlled and repetitive factory condition provides a schematic on how to deconstruct the component more easily. Design for deconstruction is an important element in the circular economy movement. In some cases, the materials in our buildings can outlive the usefulness of the buildings themselves. Easily deconstructed panels and pods means more materials can be saved from being destroyed and going to landfill. For example, the more materials like glass and insulation that we can save from landfill will result in less energy to be used to produce new glass and new insulation. We've seen that the principles of sustainability directly support the workflows to off-site construction. These are optimizing processes, increasing safety, and enhance efficiency. You can find out more about what I've said in Module 5 so that you can become off-site ready with the knowledge for change in environmental sustainability of off-site manufacturing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This was an overview of sustainability for Offsite Ready by Dr. Jon Stinson.